world that we'll have post-pandemic should have climate as a theme. Every year is important. We can't waste much time.
This month, Fortune has decided to do a special package on climate change. And in fact, we're not only doing a package on this issue, we're devoting our website to it, being guest edited by none other than Bill Gates.
Climate's an issue that's going to touch every business, not just electricity generation or cars, but all the materials we make and even the buying practices of companies. So to have Fortune highlight this, challenge its business readers to think about how they can engage with the issue, how it's going to change their industry, it's been a fantastic opportunity.
There's a lot that we know about climate change, and that's what Bill Gates focuses on. He focuses on solutions. He focuses on what we can be doing now. We think that his guidance and our access to business leaders and our ability to have a conversation around really what we should be doing is a really good partnership.
For any product that involves emissions, we can compare the current price to how much more expensive it would have to be right now to make that in a green way. So the tendency of the field a bit has been to over-focus on the easier stuff, the low green premium, things like passenger cars or part of the electricity generation. And we need to shift now and bring that same level of intensity to the industrial economy, to food. You can't get to zero without all the different areas. And so this metric will tell us how far away we are, and will it be practical to tell the entire world to pay that green premium by 2050.
For all the trauma, death, and destruction that the pandemic brought with it, it also gave us a crystal ball. We now know what happens when a novel, virulent infection like the SARS-CoV virus comes and starts to spread around the world. And we know that if we had done a better job of preparing for it and mitigating against its effects, we'd be a lot better off than we are now. So we're at the same place with climate change, before the disease spreads, so to speak, too far. We have a chance to mitigate the threat and maybe even stop it if we act now. And so I hope we can amplify that message, if nothing else.
There's been coverage of climate change for years. It can seem bleak, it can seem like your heart can't take much more. But we really wanted to use this moment to reignite people's hope around climate change, that to focus on the solutions and the things that big business can control and can do.
Fortunately, the pandemic, although it's made us focus on a lot of short-term things and it's been a problem, it hasn't reduced particularly the young generation's interest in climate. And so as we build back in Europe, build back in the US, over a third of that money is now designated that it's got to be a down payment on solving some of these climate issues. The Fortune audience is a serious audience thinking about how they run their business the best way. And so hopefully they'll say, wow, and the earlier we put this into our strategy, the better off we're going to be.